To keep this show going? Yeah, I'm not just singling you out. I'm doing crowd work with my friend. It's fine. Are you all ready to keep this show going? Yes. Make it just as loud as you just made it again for Aaron Sano.
After the week, oh my god. Hey, how is this going, everybody? My name is Aaron. I think the introductions are in order, you know. I use they, them, and ours pronouns. Yeah. I'm a generous person, you know. I like to share things with you, you know, like my snacks or appetizers on the table, like you can sip on my drinks, and I will share my traumas to you, you know. There's no escape from that. It's at least a group project, you know. Yeah, but if you're guessing it correctly, I am fabulous, and I dress up so nicely. But I'm also from a different country, and I came from Turkey, but if you're a fan of Thanksgiving, Turkey. You know, the people ask me about, you know, the why I am here, why I chose to come in the United States. Unfortunately, you haven't bought me a drink yet, so we are gonna skip past that. But I came in here because like there's some opportunities in there, and overall my life is better. You know, my depression is with medication right now. My therapy is with groups, and my porn comes with VR. So pretty well, you know, the balanced, you know, the exchange in my opinion. But I am I also identify as a pansexual cheese-loving imp with a dungeon. And you know, the dungeon is for the cheese because you need dark, climate control, safe space for cheese to mature, you know? And you know, the people ask, you know, what people are you gonna use this dungeon with? Like, I am looking for a Lucifer to serve and Lilith to get pegged by because they have great healthcare. And you know, if you are curious about, you know, what is the relationship dynamic is going to be in this exchange, you know, when you make a sandwich, where do you put the cheese? Like, if you're going cheese, bread, cheese, I like your style. I wish there were more of me, but there's only one, you know? But I have a problem with the name pansexual because it does not annoy bisexuals enough. And and I believe we can confuse them even further by naming that pisexual. Because everybody loves pie, and if you're nerdy enough, you can take it literally. Because like similar to pie, when you try to explain what a pansexuality is, it will go on and forever and ever and ever and ever with a never-ending loop, you know? But if you take things, you know, hypothetically and everything, the pies comes in different pots, pans, shapes, and sizes, you know? And they come in sweet flavor, savory, and most importantly, cream. If you're guessing that I am single, you will be right on the money. You should do a fortune telling. But most important thing is that I am not lonely. I am just alone, you know, alone with my cat. And I have spent so much time with her that I think I have learned important lessons. One of the most important lessons that I have learned is that sleep. Sleep whenever you can. Does not matter you have to fix like a $1 million bug or something like that in your work. Don't worry, just sleep. Everything will fix itself. Maybe eternal sleep? Who knows? And second of all, if somebody is annoying you, you should just sit on them. Like, She, yeah. I cannot tell you, use your imagination at this point. But, being alone, like I'm still trying to date. Dating is hard, we all know it. But, it's all about managing your expectations. Like managing, what you wanted to get out of the relationship, managing your, hey, you want the blonde, you need to settle for a brunette. Or you wanted to, the tall person, you need to settle for a short king. Or, you're expecting an 8-inch, but you need to settle for a 4, But, other than adjusting the expectation, understanding the red flags is another feature, For me, I have identified one of my biggest red flags. And to be honest, like, if you did not shit yourself when you're adult, that's such a red flag. You did not make even single bad decision at 3 a.m. and you did not get a taco from a taqueria that you did not know? What kind of a life are you living? Like, what kind of a safety there is? But yeah, and I am going on to the dating apps and just trying to manage my life. Is like, I'm a poly person, and it's so that I need to go through the multiple apps and just see what's out there to engage in. And when I see, the apps, like it can be determined by Tinder, is cold case files, Grindr, most appropriate moment that can be ever notified, you will get notified. Okay, Cupid, hey, do you want to dump your trauma before the date? Cool, great. eHarmony, hey, you're a Christian white woman that wants a baby like America funds genocide, so good for you. Then, like, I settled for a Hinge. The Hinge has the most compatible feature out there. They have the, hey, this is your most compatible feature. Most compatible person. You and they, you and them will get along greatly. But we talked about expectations and the stress about dating. Nobody prepares you to see your therapist dating profile. Like how you can react that, that, like first of all, you're lucky, you have already dumped your trauma, so the hard work is already done. And even though they're lactose intolerant, you can eat all the cheese in the relationship. But I could best explain the situation as going through the 5 stages of grief. The first, denial. I cannot believe my most compatible person is my therapist. In the world out there, I match and find them. And then the denial, anger, depression, bargaining, and acceptance, yes. Anger, I have just gone ahead and masturbated it, and that was done. And I have, the denial, the anger, depression. You're depressed, we already got that. Bargaining, like how this deal can work out, we found each other perfectly without dating apps. We got this. And the acceptance. With the acceptance, you have to find a perfect opening line. It is, how did this make you feel? I am all for role reversals, but it is too early. But what I can say is that I uncovered that our insurance will pay for the date. So that's good. This has been me. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Aaron Seto! Oh my gosh, I have to say, on behalf of all pansexual, polyamorous, non-binary people, we don't all wear overalls. It's just Aaron and I, and that was a pure coincidence. We did not plan that. We did not plan that.